Something's missing. Maybe the Nicky factor. Factor. The Nicky factor.
Sashivaridana. Yeah, we are gonna use the DJ sound as background sound. I mean, why only whitewashed or whatever washing powder you use? No racism in washing powders, at least. But there is no black washing powder, Do I want to shut my channel or what? I'm starting on such a dark note. Hey, no racism again. Okay. Yeah, Sashivari. It means long time no see. Because I live in Hyderabad, which is Deccan Plateau. You saw what I did there? You didn't. You can't see me. I'm like God. I'm literally like, Jesus when it comes to you are in that confrontation room in church and I'm talking to you. Like, bro, you did fucked up. This is beyond repair. There is no repair for this. Just accept, just seppuku yourself. I'm not going to define what is seppuku here, okay? Why am I wearing... Guys, I'm not like this, okay? I'm even more crazier than this, okay? So where should I start with? It's been a really long time. And I just logged into my... yeah, I do remember the password. Yeah, I did test myself. Although, for me, it is not entering the password. It is straight, going for forgot your password. But I realized that a good thing that I did was I set up this standardized password for everything, which is a very adult thing to do, when I used to live with my uncle. I mean, not uncle alone, when it was a joint family. I used to see these adults be like, gee, I never want to be like them. They're so boring. They just have same password for everything. And that is their bike number plate or something like that. And I'm like, dude, I know your password. I can literally hack your bank account. Yeah, I mean, I was very, what do you say, turned off? That is not a word to use here. I'm very disappointed in how they live. But me becoming, oh yeah, by the way, I'm 22, so call me Madame or Mademoiselle. Anyways, yeah, I turned 22. Yay. And this year I wasn't why God, why me? Let the others grow, not me. We had a deal. I wasn't like that. I was like, I'm really gonna उसको क्या बोलते हैं? उसको कुछ तो बोलते हैं. What is it called? Yeah, rag. I'm gonna rag all the young lads. Girls are also included in lads. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna rag everyone by using my age as superiority. Yeah. Now I feel why some Dadaji and Dadiji don't give a fuck about their age and be I'm fucking 57. Yeah. Oh, see? Gone again. I came with a mission this time. I was like, it's been a long time and I do wanna post something. And I'm let's do this challenge where I upload every day and let's see where this goes. It'll go nowhere. Yeah, I'm very bad at manifestation, guys, because I don't know the rules. Because I don't play by the rules even if I know. Yeah, I'm saying guys, as if they are people who are gonna listen to this another podcast. Like, why do I have to follow a systematized, well organized, where people are literally, they have an agency and they run this and they reach to customers and they earn income? That is a different, adu vere adu literally vere. Yeah, you have to be trilingual. Oh, don't worry, I'll try to take a little bit of, I'll try to put in a little bit of efforts. Yeah. And let's see, I'll add subtitles where it's needed. Like, warna to take this as a challenge to improve your listening skills. Because I've observed that now that I lost my ability to understand or concentrate the picture, like without subtitles I can't. I'm like I need subtitles even though I know Hindi and I know Telugu, and very funny part, I know English, but without subtitles I'm like, like what? John said what? Anna, John said what, Anna? Yeah, that's me. Anyways, yeah, by the voice or by the noise, you can understand that I have cold. Yay! Just when I thought finally I can breathe with 2 nostrils, Karma was like, psych, bitch, psych. So yeah, my breathing problems are back. I've literally my friend only, and he was talking about his breakup and all. Guy was really being emotional and was sharing what's happening with him. And me, out of nowhere, I saw this is a बहुत दिन पुराने वाली chat. Like, acha, okay, I'll handle that translation in what are those subtitles? So boy was being serious, and me being me was like, kush ho ja, insert his name, at least you can breathe with 2 nostrils. I was, if someone said that to me while I was pouring my heart out, yeah, that will be the first sign to block them. Like, what? But now that it's back, now that the problem is back, I'm like, which is very true, I'm like, I'm in the affirmation. Yeah, I should have, just day before yesterday, I was, stay, okay, don't leave, okay, I'll wind this topic in 2 minutes, wait. Or should I? This is my channel. Why should I obey you? You wanna go. There's a door, bitch. Pack your bags and leave. There's a door, bitch. Okay. So, I was like, at least this time I'm gonna talk. Girl with a mission. Mission. So I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna edit properly and make this, filter this so much that I'll get thick milk only. Not very waterish milk. Okay. But here I am. Am I gonna post this like this? Yes, hell yeah. Am I gonna add? Okay, the only favor that I'm gonna do is add subtitles. Varna to, yeah, that is one step at one time, guys, and that too with only one leg. Abhi yaar, this is what happens. These people don't even remember me when I'm just gone for 8 hours a day. I mean, I go to school or some institute or something, but whenever I'm recording, they have this urge to check on me. Guys, too late. I'm already venting. I'm talking about my parents. Yeah, my homies. Yeah. So, what should I even say, bro? I good. What do you say? I was so philosophical today. So many revelations. Every time I use this word, I keep on thinking, what is the right word? Is it revelation or revelation? I think it's revelation. Yeah, there we go. Yay. So revelations that, wait, I wanna post, I wanna be influenza, not the disease, the the thing which is very dumb but they get paid for sewing. अबे यार मत करो कॉल मुझे. Wait, what? I don't even know if you heard that. Oh wait, am I gonna edit? I'm not gonna edit. Let's see. Anyways, this is very low effort. I know. What made you think I don't? अबे चल मुझे कौन से लेके रो? When I initially started, everyone was giving me so much gyan. I mean, I do appreciate you guys, but like sometimes when you give other suggestion, it is more like I wanted to do this, and if I do this, I do this in this way. So I'm like, it's more like implication, like I couldn't become this, so you become for me, and it's more like pressure. Oh, that sums up half of the Indian dads or American dads or African dads or any country dad or any continent dad. Okay, kuch bhi. Okay, kuch bhi. Oh, I wonder, if I just I've been on and off with Instagram. Yeah, the only relationship that I'm on and off with. So I've discovered the nihilist penguin. So all I want to say is, wow guys, wow, how whaley you guys are. And there was a comment, someone was asking me, not asking me, the post, what happened, what is the context, someone there was a reference in the video and they were asking, and the other guy was like, bro was living under a rock. No, you are living under a rock. It just I opened and then there's just 50 reels. I am just saying a number, guys. I haven't watched that much. I was 2 to 3 videos. I'm like, done. Kitna penguin? Ek baar ye ho gaya, bas. That's it. We'll just keep talking about it. And these days, whenever I open Instagram, I feel like God. I feel like a cat. Because cat is am I going to get entertained by this human? So I was like, okay, all these are people who just wanna put their propaganda in front of me, but I'm gonna take it. Achhi, am I gonna take it? Nah, I'll just push it away. Yeah, now Instagram just became Chat GPT. I don't wanna use it. Well, we're talking about Chat GPT. You, if you are using ChatGPT other than academic or if you use ChatGPT like Google, that's fine. But if you use ChatGPT to replace humans, human activity, to make decisions, to vent to it, rant to it, or you give a situation and ask it, what should I do, and all of that, and have you ever observed that it just gives you slaps? And wo kutriya. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, if I start about it, I'll be speaking about it for another half an hour. So better not. If you are still wondering why am I here, that's make the two of us. Yeah. So, should I add this also? Thinking noises. How Netflix describes speaking in Spanish. Abhi it's okay. I have a hard take on galis. How is it a gali if you are saying motherfucker? That guy will literally take it as a compliment. I mean, I don't understand. See, gali should be innovative. You know, college should make them question their life existence, not make them feel like, that's me, bro. Ask your mom, how was it? It shouldn't be a premise for their diss track. Oh, I like it when I'm like this. I'm on a roll. Which roll? Paneer roll. Yay. If people really ask me, am I a tea person or coffee person? I wonder how I never got this question only, because they might know कि I'm a lukewarm water with honey and और क्या है नींबू. When life gives you नींबू, do nimboda 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 nimboda. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah. What? How can you drink something daily for every second of your life? That makes अच्छा वो तो मेरे ऊपर ही आएगी. Now I set premise for my own dismissal. Yeah. that's how I roll. How come I don't even think you guys got that. Okay, I'll explain. Wait. I'll sit down in Saklam Muklam. Okay. Now what is that, Nikki? That is a position. The Indian way of sitting, if I have to explain it in the American way, it is the Indian way of sitting. Like, you bend your knees and sit on the floor or anything. You fold your legs. Yeah, you fold your legs. Yeah. I'm so sorry for sniffing and all. But I have cold. Well, a cold shouldn't be a problem for you to listen to me. Don't act like. Oh, fuck it. I don't have to finish the sentence. This is my channel. My channel, my rules. Who's gonna stop me? I'm not even that popular to get me cancer. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm gonna take every what do you say, every drop of that leverage or every hint of that. No, what are they even saying, bro? This is why there needs to be someone. Oh, someone was asking me if there were two persons talking to each other. Yeah, actually there are 16 persons, one for each personality. Yeah, in this one podcast I'm discussing. And the 16 personalities come in one skin. Okay, so you know that you are getting a burrito of 16 layers. Yeah. If you do overaction, that 16 layers will be in a wrap and you will be in a trap. Have you seen your exposed thirst traps? I thought I'll rhyme, but it did rhyme a little bit. Okay. Shut up now. So now this is the point where I question myself. What did you? Yeah, that if anyone don't know, that is a sound of silencer, which is not silencing. Actually, that is a screech that comes from brake. Uncle is generous to demonstrate it another time for all the nalayaks out there. And you might ask me, what is a nalayak? It is just nayak with L on your forehead saying that you are a loser, and that is a sound of a honk. अरे ये uncle को कुछ काम धंधा नहीं है क्या? He just keeps roaming here. Okay, no hate. Uncle long live. Okay. So okay, let's. Oh, this is a new year. The last time I posted something, I don't know, guys. I'm very bad with dates. Like, you have to tell your birthday is on certain date, and I still won't remember unless it is on very obvious days. And what are obvious days according to me? See, if it is in January, then it is obvious for me. Because I do remember, someone, Okay, I do remember the birthdays that I know in January. Like January 7th was birthday of one intermediate friend. She's called Nandini. She's called Nandini? Wow. As if she's a definition. It is called thermodynamics, something like that. And then January 11th, there were two girls जिनका birthday वो दिन था in school. So they are Bhavya and VS Meghna. And 31 को तो तुम लोगों को पता ही है क्या है Saturday है और मेरा exam है. I'll tell you. Should I tell you? Okay, I'm gonna leverage the advantage that my friend is never gonna hear this. So the friend that I was talking in the beginning, that he was really he went through a breakup and he was talking to me about it, and he that friend came to Hyderabad. Actually, I realized he was the first friend to ever come from another state to visit me. That is so sweet. Anyways, that is not the point. Okay. So for all the other people who are listening to this and was oh, okay, Nikki is meeting people. No. No, I'm not. Oh, तू कौन है पूछने के लिए? हाँ, तू मेरी माँ तो नहीं है. तो yeah, mummy supremacy. Anyways, तो what was I even saying? What was the topic? अबे यार भूल ही गई मैं. Oh, fuck off. So here in Hyderabad. But what was the topic? What were we talking about? I don't have the opika to pause this and go back and listen to what was I listening and continue, because I'm not getting revenue from this, guys. You have to understand that. Unless I post shit and I'll be suggested on your feed. I'm not gonna do that much efforts, bro. Putting effort is important, but at the same time, putting effort on something that will grow, and you really have the, what do you say, believe. But you make me a believer. Okay. What was I even saying about that friend who came to Hyderabad? This pisses me off. How come I forgot in split second? Anyways, जब याद आएगा तब बोलूँगी. Yeah, safe to say that my Hindi is fucked up. Okay, so I don't even remember, and I'm trying so hard to remember. Usually, I just be like, who? This is why I should stick to topics and not jump, because I keep forgetting. To. I was watching. You know what? I just opened the. Somehow I got to the Hi Anime page. I'm so glad I reached there. I missed it. So, and I saw that. क्या हुआ? मैं भूल गई फिर से. Yeah. So I saw Jujutsu Kaisen got 3rd season without my intimation. I mean, without my intimation? No, without intimating me. Okay. Damn, bro. I was like, wow, I'm really missing out from the anime world. Damn. And then I discovered that Sakamoto Days was finished, so I was binge watching it. But Sakamoto Days really feels like it is a dub smash of a bunch of animes, because it gives that feeling, but at the same time it is just there are some moments which is very, very well written. But yeah, this anime makes me view it from the bird view, not because of the character, from the what was going on in writer's head when he introduced someone with a power of movie, or someone who is just a fan or otaku of Sakamoto. Like, what is, like, this is the best you can do, bro. Like, you ran out of powers. At this point, like, every anime is like someone have some power. That's it. That's it. You go on, like, you just don't watch it for the plot. Just watch it for the non-plot parts. Yeah. But yeah, Sakamoto Days is a good watch if you don't know the references, or like, if you don't know anything. It is really a good watch. There are certain moments which are very funny and good sense, and like, yeah. Yeah, suddenly we are like, a critique. Yeah. I don't know. I thought after the gym one, I many a times thought of creating a Instagram account. Oh no, business secrets. I have to discuss with my manager before I spill them. Yeah, this is why they don't interview me anymore, like Tom Holland. No, कौन था वो actor who keeps on spilling the plots from Spider-Man franchise? Maybe, yeah. Or else Marvel franchise. And he was like, नहीं करने का इसके साथ इंटरव्यू, सारा बोल देता है ये, इतने पैसे इकट्ठा करके हम मूवी बना रहे हैं, और ये एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जाके पूरा बोल देता. Yeah, I just realized that I have to put in subtitles for that part. Anyways, you know what will be crazy? Me turning this into a video. Like, not just like, putting my display picture, which I'm very proud of. I like it because it, there will be a gap in how you're imagining things and how it actually turns out. Like, the result will be something very different. I will like, I was not thinking it'll turn out like this, but I'll take it. But it really exceeded my the vision of what I wanted it to be. Yeah, baby, I'm so proud of it. That will go down. That will be the first page of my drawing book. And then we have cameo of crackers, and they are gone now. I really want to know that what goes on people's mind to burn crackers on some random day. Like, randomly at some 10 o'clock on some random, let's say Tuesday. Because I feel like, Thursday is also okay, Friday is also okay. Like, eventful days lagte hai. Monday is also eventful only. Or it's like stressful. But Saturday is बहुत ही eventful. Friday भी eventful. I think Tuesday is the only day. Tuesday and Wednesday is like blah. It's called a hump day. Okay. I mean, we don't have to go for that word, but okay. On random Tuesdays, they are bursting crackers. I'm like, what? Stock hai tum logon ke paas? Are you flexing that you have stocks of sky shots? But actually, thanks. I really like to see, like, who will, like, even complain. Not me. Not me. Like, I don't know why people complain about someone else but bursting the crackers which they bought by themselves. I don't know who. I don't know who does that. Do you guys know? Anyways. I'm so sorry for the sniffing mouth. But okay. Well, okay, let me see how long is this. Oh, that's what she said. 28 minutes. Oh, that's actually good. Because last time the gym one was 1 hour, and before that I was like, the second one was also kind of like, I started from the midst of it, so discussing about gym. So technically it is one and a half an hour. Yeah. But this one, I don't know. Okay, I don't even know what to name this, but I'll name this anyway. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. Look, this is what happens when you freestyle. Sometimes, Guru. I mean, what's wrong with this? Am I giving validation to myself? Damn. Okay. Another day just searching for the moon because I'm on terrace. Yeah, I'm walking. Yeah, that is why sometimes, I mean, during this particular recording, I'm panting. Yeah, because I'm walking. And humans do pant when they walk. Yeah. There was no point of saying it, but I said it anyway. What you gonna do about it? Okay. How you think about that? What was the Chanel song, bro? When I went to my mama's home, so my cousin was doing that, I was like, wow, now we have brain rot songs. I mean, it's been a long time since we got introduced to brain rot songs, but what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do. No, there is so many advantages if you are an underdog. Not even underdog. You're not even a dog yet. You're just a bitch. Like if I had a famous YouTube channel, which is why I don't. But I keep saying this stuff. And with the speed of internet and with the population who just goes bananas over one single topic, and they just rip the life out of it and make it their pivot point of every content around it, I would have get cancelled in 2 minutes. Faster than Maggie, faster than your beef long lass. And those are the noises. Yeah. Yeah, why you have to edit, bro? You don't. Okay, some podcast channels should do it without any noises. Yeah, that would be fun. It'll cater all of the ADHD audiences. It'll be top of the list. Oh yeah, I was talking. Oh, now I remember. Let's fucking go. Full circle movement, bro. So yeah, I was seeing about the friend. Oh shit, that's so beautiful. Just when I remembered that previous topic that I forgot, I just saw a cracker. I mean, the sky shot. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. It was so. I mean, I have goosebumps all over my body, but that reminds me of Kashif saying that I'm gonna kiss. Okay, let me not make this. I hope you're not kid. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying I have exam on 31st of January. Which is very funny. What happened was I was supposed to have my audit and ethics paper on. If you don't know what that is, Google, bro. You Google, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna explain. I'm done explaining people. There are 4 levels in CA, and you can get a direct registration if you have completed your graduation, and after clearing CA intermediate 2 groups. And also clearing 2 15 days courses, which is called ITT and some OC, and after after clearing your articleship of 2 years, then clearing 4 self-paced online modules, you can give finals, and after finals you can get a CA. Uske baad bhi procedures hai thode. And you can actually attach the the CA, what is it called? Honors? What is it called? The badge? No, it's not a badge. What is it called? Associate the name, the first name. It's not a first name. What is it? Whatever that is, bro. Okay, you can see me switching between accents. Yeah, fuck you. I don't need to know. I mean, yeah. Chal. Okay. So, yeah. My oral and ethics paper was supposed to be on 15th. But then what happened was, it was supposed to be happening on 15th. I'm not a YouTube person when it comes to studying. I'm more of a textbook person. Okay. So I was like, didn't even bother with like, checking any YouTube one, because मेरा बहुत different style of studying है. So but I was like, okay, we are running low on time, so just let me just for a backup plan, let's just have a revisionary video which is of a good content as a let's in a reach of hand, taki I can binge watch. Yeah, binge watching revision video, yay. Like fun party. So then I discovered some reel, some short saying that CA exams must have postponed. I was like, someone is fucking around. Motherfucker, you have to, you really have to, do this to me now. I'm not in the mood of pranks, bro. But then I was like, okay, anyways, let's just watch. So I watched it. And then I got to know, right when, today is 14th January and tomorrow you have exam. And right then I got to know that it is postponed to 17th. So me and my friend who is coming from Bangalore, was supposed to meet on 18th. And I'm thinking, if he really listens to this, let's assume that he got very wary that he decided to listen to me yap for like an hour. Bro, I'm sorry. I didn't wanted to see the story, but I'm just saying that why my 31st exam is just clogged in about you. Anyways, what you gonna do? But they don't know that I'm talking about you. So they don't know that we know that they know. Okay. Yeah, if you know the difference, good for you, bro. What else? So, and I got to know that it was postponed to 18th. It was postponed to 18th or 19th. It was postponed to 19th. Oh, my bad. It was postponed to 19th because some government municipal corporation elections, not even normal MLA elections or something. It was municipal corporation elections, that to Mumbai. But ICA protocols and all. So so what happened was, we have to revise our plan. So I had my SM and FM exam on 17th. So we just met on 17th. And just for a brief time. And then I came back home. And then the next day I just went to for a send off. Okay. So, and then when I come back home, and again same situation. I just go to YouTube. Today is 18th January and tomorrow is 19th January. Assume that. Okay. Not hypothetical, really only. So I again got to know that it is postponed again, but this time the plot was is you don't know when it is. You don't know some Anwar Parivar wala. Okay, shit. I miss my Telugu. Some unexpected situations and all, they postponed it, but they don't know the date yet. So I was like, because we planned that, okay, we couldn't meet now, we will meet later, after some time. But what happened was, again it was postponed. And and then the next day I got to know that. Thankfully I refreshed. Varna I wouldn't known. I mean, I would known, okay, because it is postponed to 31st, so I still have time to fuck around. No, I'm saying then, until they inform the further date, then, not now. Okay, I just read. Okay, I'm a good girl. I'm a girl. No, I'm not a girl. That is bad. That is the problem, bro. Okay, that sounds very wrong. Oh shit. I'm just digging my grave even deeper because I'm so tall. I don't know. Oh, they are standing graves, right? I just realized. And these funeral, the burial things are different in each country, or but it is religion also. No, I've seen a short or reel or something that said in this country burials like this happens because of the, not because of the customs and all, but because how the dead body can okay, it is not a good thing to talk about dead bodies while on terrace around 11:46 p.m. So yeah, now you know when did I recorded this, but you don't know the date. Yeah, I can do this exactly tomorrow. I can upload it around this time. But are you that detailed? Are you that meticulous? I don't think you are. You're just a metal. You're just a dumb metal. If you were a metal, it would be called BS. Yeah, bullshitium. Yeah. I don't have anything to say, so yeah. So yeah, I just have so much time with myself. I was like, I thought of doing a thing every day, and that is the noise of trying so hard. Oh, let's go. Ho gaya. It's very painful to watch when someone is literally trying to switch on trying to start their Activa or any kind of scooty, and is not, and is like it is like laughing on them. It is not starting. I was like, come on, it feels like constipation, Okay, I'll move on. Yeah. I feel like I'll be winning a championship in Yapathon. What? What did I just say? I'll win a championship. I'll be a championship of Yapathon. Hackathon? No, Yapathon. But at the same time, wait, what is yapping? When you just go blah 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 about something. What are the metrics of yap? I really want to know. 2 minutes silence. Why do they stand for only 2 minutes? A silence. I do this sometimes when I meet someone and I feel like I jump into conclusions too early sometimes, and I'll be like, what big of a trauma you have? You don't have anything. You just exaggerate things. And they'll be like, most of the time, this happened twice or thrice that they said, there's been a death in the family. Like either their dad, the worst one was their dad, the dad, and either grandfather or grandmother, or their sister at young age. This happened so many times. I feel like, oh shit, man, I fucked up. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, you led me on to thinking that you were just a carefree and ingrained brat, and now suddenly you can't be like this. Itna trauma aaya mujhe karke. I think that what was it's like a rant on generation. You just guys take anything and just turn into I have depression, I have trauma and all. What is that you can't deal with? And then they say my dad died. I was like, damn, I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry. Okay, now that person is not there in in my current life. I don't think the return of it will happen or not. But the person who made the intro to my podcast was the person who said this thing happened with him. I was like, damn, that's nuts. Do you guys know Madhur Virli? He's a comic. If you guys know Madhur Model, yeah, he makes a lot of jokes about his dad. Yeah. I don't know, it just clocked to me. I work on references, guys. That's why there is a, like, ever, what is that? What is that? Okay, I just work on references. That is why there is this urge of broadening my scope of enlarging my anyways, yeah, enlarging my horizons, broadening my horizons, something like that. Yeah, if you know, you know, and if you don't, let's make the two of us, bro. Don't take tension for these silly things. And coming to gym. Yo, I was like, these days I'm just like, just wake up, argue with ChatGPT for like not even half an hour, 1.5 hours or something, to add, like, making it create a, like, I'll only create half of the thing. It's just half of the time I'm just yelling at it. Ki tu kya kar rahi? You are just, you suck. You really suck. वो कुत्ती जो मैं बोली वही ऐसा बोल के बोलता कि वो सजेस्ट कर रहा था आइडिया इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. आई एम लाइक वाओ, प्लेजरिज्म की भी कोई हद होती है. यू आर डूइंग व्हाट इज दिस ब्रो. दैट इज व्हाई आई वाज लाइक वाओ. It's 11:52. Let me see. It would be so fun if all of this was not recording. But fortunately or unfortunately, it is recording. But am I gonna upload this? No, because it was very all over place. And it was very informational. Because I can't upload this. Reason number one is because although it is an advantage that you can say all kind of shit and no one will be like cancelling you, but at the same time, yeah, that is the sound of auto. If you never ever, even in the wildest dreams, thought that something can be balanced on 3 tires and it can include so many kits into it and so many bags and so many lunch boxes into it, and it just like, and it will have a driver seat in front which can include 2 more passengers. Yeah, welcome to India, baby. But psych, if I might upload, and it was like, too personal information, although I didn't reveal names, but the people who are gonna listen might know names. Might use their imagination a little bit more than usual and connect the dots and make a rangoli out of it. Because how is Sankranti? I mean, belated. Yeah, whatever. And what do you do on Sankranti? If you're not farming, at least aura farm, bro. I was gonna say aura farm and then I realized, it's aura farm. Aura farming. Aura farming. Ooh, that's a bat. Yeah, it just slipped. Nothing to do with the podcast. It just came, it just conquered and just went. Like Alexander. Was it Alexander only? Please say it's Alexander. Please. Yeah. Because it was such a waste, right? And at the same time, no one's gonna listen to it anyway. So I might just well take that leap of faith and do it. You know what? I might well like, a bit all over place, man. Damn. Just like my thoughts. I never observe something. Like, now that I don't maintain any connection with anybody in any part of my life, it's just me and my homies. So yeah, so much stress. But at the same time, I observe that unless I touch my phone, I will not get any of the FOMO, any of the yeah, it's mainly FOMO only. Yeah, I don't get FOMO at all as long as I'm away from the phone. I'm actually peaceful like that. They were not lying when they said people in 2026 using reality as an escape from the virtual world. But as soon as I'm using a phone, there's just like, and then I analyzed like, what did I even do the whole day? I didn't even watch. So, like, at least if you watch a full content, at least you'll be like, yeah, I watched the movie. I watched at least series. I mean, that is good. Yeah, I just want to say that. I really want. Okay, I'll tell you something. So, the reason one, which was like a really I just want to say that if you're just waiting and like things happen, things will fall into place when they are supposed to. Okay, I might be a little too like God's little child and all, destiny's favorite sister or something like that, but really though, like I used to go through this lane when I have to go to gym or my mama's place or something like that. I used to go through this lane and I used to see this husky, which is really my kind of like dog. I mean, not the husky breed I'm talking about, but the the what is it, the outlook of the dog, which are very chunky, very hairy, like very fur, and the color of it, so beautiful. It's like black and it is a hint of grey where it is supposed to be, and its face is it has beautiful eyes, those ocean eyes. So I used to always see that. I saw once or twice, and I always used to see. I used to drive, and I'm like, oh man, if only I was walking. And I think day before yesterday, when was it? I had really good session in the gym. I think I was doing back and shoulders. Yeah, that is the first time. No, actually the second time ChatGPT gave me really good compilation of polymetrics, athletic, isolation, and conditioning, and then you have the muscles which are not built for strength but for to support other muscles. Yeah, those one, back, chest, all power, strength, cardio, everything. I was I'm at top of the because when you have good gym session, trust me, that day you'll be very proud of yourself and you'll be you'll be in your A form. So I was coming back, I was walking back, and I see, trust me, your appearance matter. For me, appearance really give me confidence, and if I'm in a chudidar and if I'm going to some place where my confidence is asked for, I'll not be. I'll really not be, because that is not my turf. And if I'm if I'm in a outfit which I'm very confident on, that confidence just oozes out without asking. So I was really confident. I was I was really having my I realized that it kinda is like Toji's outfit, the black, not compression, but safe to say that I've that black t-shirt kinda enhances my muscles when I wear it. So I don't have muscles, but the body shape, okay, let's say that. And I have this lightly lilac and borderline grey sweatpants. And I was like, I recently got my haircut on like 5th January. I remember it clearly because 4th January was my birthday. Oops, did I disclose my personal information? I like, are you going to start a Wikipedia page? Oh, welcome. So, I mean, like, thank you. So, yeah, and I was just walking and I saw the guy. He looks very young, okay? I feel like he's in 11th or 12th or just like, first year of degree or something. And I just glitched. And like, what happened while I was walking back? I see this guy, like, this is another, like, before it. Oh, that day, I have this like thing whenever I'm walking to the gym and whenever I'm walking back home or something, whenever I see a dog or like anything, I have things like we have a dog which I call Julia. I don't know what other people call, and I just say hi and bye. That's it. I don't want to touch it. I mean, you can say I'm afraid or something, but at the same time I don't want to invade its personal space and all. I just say bye. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks. And there are 2 goats which I see, and there are like 1 sheep. Bro, in the early morning, once I was like very मुझे नींद नहीं आ रहा था. Like I was not getting sleep at all. I have a very complex relationship with sleep. Fuck your relationships. I have a very complex relationship with sleep. So I was walking and I saw this sheeps like headbutting each other in the morning. That made my day that day. I was really going down the rabbit hole to understand. That day was really encounters of all the living things that we take for granted. And that have you ever asked so many questions about ants? You should study about the ant colonies, bro. It's so interesting. And then I on that, I think around those days only I the lizards, all of those. Animal behavior, it's called pathology if I'm not wrong, but yeah, I don't know, but there's a word, ethology. I think ethology is language. I think no, I don't know, I'm not sure now. There's a study about animal behavior which is really good. Yeah, so I was doing all along, and there are 2 dogs, like 2 home raised dogs, like domestic dogs, like pet dogs, and one dog is very violent. He just shouts at everybody. It just is like gunda, a little gunda. And then there is a lab which is mostly like tied outside the house, which is very sad. It just ऐसे पड़ी रहती है in very sad tone. I'm like, if you're going to raise it anyway, why you're just giving it sad life, bro? And then I spot this guy. I was like, till I see his face, I was like, damn, bro is really gymming out, really working out, real, because itna hatta. And then I realized, and before I even realized, my voice just shouts his name because that is my friend. That is my 10th class friend. I'm like, all my schooling I did from one school only. So it was my friend. I was like, I didn't even know why I shouted, and he just literally stopped the bike and he wanted to take a turn. And then I just told him, just keep going. I don't know what to do. And then I was still flustered that I did that, and I was walking, and then I saw Max, and then I fell in love. No, Max is the husky, guys. Okay, so I should have edged you a little bit and tell you who's the Max later, but I don't have that much energy to edit anyway. So yeah, Max is the husky, and Dimple is an Indian breed, I guess. Indie dog. So and then I was sitting there on the steps of the building, and so I was like, I hear myself out again ki, without me realizing, only my subconscious just decides to just go ahead and have a conversation. And I was like, can I pet him? Wow, I was really impressed by myself that I didn't overthink, and I didn't ran 100 permutations and combinations in my head, thinking what will happen and all. And I realized that day that happened because I was doing box jumps. Like, you have to jump on the box with 2 legs. Because if you are physically coordinated with your body, your overthinking will reduce. I don't know if it will work for you, but it worked for me that day. I observed that, oh yeah, that day it happened like that, because there was no hesitation, because I did box jumps like 3 sets of 5 or 5. No, first set was 5, second set was 6, third set was 7. So yeah, I hear myself like, can I pet her? And safe to say, like, he was also cute. But he's very much younger. I'm not Diddy, okay? I'm not P. Diddy. I'm not Drake. He was just good looking, okay? So, I meant it in the most platonic way, okay? So he was there and he was like, yeah, sure. And I pet Max. That was the first time that I ever reached to a dog without any hesitation. Like, I know this. Like, as Dua Lipa said, whose hands feel like a rodeo knows just how to take control. Oh, I'm vulnerable. Conversation over, 'cause training season's over. Okay. So I just reached to it, and Max was very calm dog. Out of all the dogs that I've met, Max was very calm. As if I've met so many dogs. I've met so many kutta in human forms. But kutta and kutriya, I don't know if kutriya is female or not. But anyways, so Max really was like, sniffing me and all. But Dimple examined me chappa. Like, it was really just doing anything with me, and I was like, okay, don't don't examine too much. But Max, it really it jumped into my arms. He was huge. He was of 3 years husky, so you can imagine the size. That's what she said. But he was really chunky, big, and furry. I was like, the black t-shirt I was wearing, it was like, kind of covered in the fur. Not that much, but like, there was some hint that I met a dog. I mean, Max. Okay, it's not a dog. It's a dog. Like DAWG. And that's the sound of another auto. Wait. Oh wow, this is a beautiful thing. I'll tell you. Remember this. I'm gonna come back to this, but let's talk about Max. So I was asking he said, I was asking about the dogs first, then I realized, oh shit, I forgot to acknowledge this guy's presence only, so I have to ask him what his name. So I asked him and he said his name is Kushal or Kaushal. Kushal या Kaushal, दोनों में से कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा. So, and then I was just asking, and what happens was, then now I was taking my sweet, I thought I'll take a picture of Max, but as soon as I reached my phone, there was this scooty approaching where I was standing, and then I think the guy was waiting for his friend, and the friend came, and Max was super fan of him, I guess. So Max really went to him and sat on the scooty as if it's just gesturing कि ले जा मुझे अब ले जा तो yeah. And Dimple I don't know. Yeah. Max, what Max did, he just went to the other side of the scooty and just peed on it. And I was laughed. I was like, so the friend उसने तो मेरे existence पे ध्यान भी नहीं दिया. He was just interacting with his friend. He just didn't even take a look at me or something. And they were very young guys. So which is very good. कि मुझे भी नहीं जानना तू. I'm just here for Max. So, but what happened was then he stand up, and I'm like, okay, fine. I think I'm not gonna get a picture of Max because it was just going to and fro from the owner. I'm the owner with the Kushal or Kaushal and to the friend of him. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna get a picture, but I'll make sure that this goes into the journal so that at least I'll remember. Because it's a really wholesome moment, because I used to think that I really want to meet this dog and I really want to pet him, and it really came true. And the best part is he literally jumps into my arms. That was the best part, because I never did that with any other dog. And I literally pet him so, like, to my heart content. Yeah. Or the other thing I was talking about is towing. Like, this reminds me of a story when my stupid dumbass brother just went to some, like, okay, let me remind you that Hyderabad is a twin city and I live in Secunderabad and not in Hyderabad. Oh fuck, why am I revealing my details? Anyways, so I mean, yeah, if you want to find me in Secunderabad, oh, let's see if you can, but please don't take it as salad and come to my home, please don't. So yeah, and he went to some Gachibowli or something, which is very far. Okay, let me not test your Google Map skills. It is far. So he forgot. So udhar, like, their scooty will break down. Okay, yeah, at this point I should give a name to my scooty, which is white scooty, classic, and it is like the third son. Okay. So and he just, like, next day he goes, like, he comes back home because it was late that day, so he just leaves it near a petrol bunk or something where it was safe to leave a scooty. And the second day he goes and then realized that he forgot the keys. So I had to cancel the appointments. I had my clients, okay? And I was a freelancer. I was you wanna be really surprised what I was freelancing, but so what happened was then I had to cancel my appointments. Yeah. And then I had to go all the way just to give him the damn keys. I can't even say that because we share same mother. So that dumbass bitch just forget and go. So yeah, and, like, the challenge was he have to bring that bike from there to here, because we can't guarantee that if we get a mechanic there, we don't even know if the mechanic is gonna be good or not. So my mom just asked him to bring it back home. God, like, till halfway, so many uncles were towing us, which is really sweet, bro. Trust me. If you I don't think no one have ever drove a scooty or something, and, like, there are so many wholesome moments with just bike itself, मेरे तो बहुत है मेरे तो like the other day also, scooty decides to just stop just airlock in midst of the traffic. So I had to take it. I had to, like, इतना struggle करके उसको, like, इस side में park करके, and I keep wondering why it's not happening. And I keep, like, as I told you in the beginning, it's just, like, it's like a constipation, and it's like it's laughing at you that I won't start at you, and it won't start even if you, like, use the, what do you say, the electric button. What is it? It's not throttle. It's not throttle. It's like the button that to press, the electric symbol wala. What does it call? I'm so bad. I'm sorry. But I do drive well, guys. I do. So and this is, I don't even know what is airlock back then. It just happened like a month ago or something. I think मेरा birthday था उस दिन. No, it was not my birthday. It was something. अबे I think New Year था. New Year के बाद का दिन. तो I was just, like, trying to, like, manual kick and all. And then 3 uncles approach to me. Not a horror story, guys. It's a really wholesome story. So these uncles only, like, say that airlock hua hai, and they just try so hard. I'm like, what do you have to do? Okay, let me give you, let me, like, if you don't know what airlock is, and this suddenly your scooty just gives up and be like, it'll, like, don't do anything, not make a noise also, then you know that it's airlock. And what you have to do is you have to open the petrol ka tanki petrol tank and just blow away and give a blowjob. Yeah. Yeah, that's really what you have to do. I mean, yeah, थोड़ा तो petrol evaporate होता, but choose if you want your petrol to save or your scooty to just stay like that. Okay, it's like a CPR. Okay. So that's what you do. And what happens was, like, there was a gym guy, like we were working out in the same gym, and he saw me, I saw him. I don't know him. We never greeted each other, not even on the greeting terms, nothing. We just know that, oh, he also comes with this gym. So he spots me, and he, like, approaches me to make sure that am I okay or not, because 3 uncle are there, the scooty is there, something is happening. So he just approaches me and make sure that everything is there. He stays with me as long as the 3 uncles are trying to, like, kick start it. So finally hota hai, and he, like, then I asked him what is his name. I was so sweet. First of all, those 3 uncles. Varna to, like, I would have just stayed like that, get earful from my mother, because I said कि अगर ये स्टार्ट हो रहा तो मैं आ रही, नहीं तो मैं इधर ही छोड़ के आ जा रही. Yeah, I be like that sometimes. Though, and then, like, yeah, that is one thing. And there was one day, हमें पता था कि, like, me and my brother, it was New Year's Day, I guess. We both know that we don't have that much fuel in the scooty, but we decided जब तक ख़त्म नहीं होता तब तक करेंगे. We went to so much, like, that day we covered so much. That day I realized, oh fuck, like, इतनी कम पेट्रोल में इतनी कैसे चल रही है. I was really surprised. And then I decided to give up, just, like, 2 to 3 kilometers away from my home. And we were just, like, we accepted fate, and we were just, like, walking. Obviously he was pushing the scooty, I was just, like, princess walking. I mean, if you give me, both of us will not even move a bit. I mean, I will still try, but it's just, I don't have that vatam, bro. Varna, that is easy only to go. So it is easy to push only. It is just like, that what do you say, the sled push in the gym. Yeah, that's it, but with just 2 handles, and with a very uncomfortable, as a Tetris wala shape you have to make to push it. Yeah, that is very annoying part. Why not the pushing is easy only, even if it is, like, weight. Kitna hi weight rahega, bro, Activa. Anyways, so one uncle just stops, just asks what is the problem, and gives us his petrol. Jitna chahe utna de. Like, he just gives, like, bottle full petrol. I'm like, wow. I really felt like, that uncle knows how tough it is to just, like, what do you say, कि ऐसा push करके घर जाना. Yeah, another time what happens was, like, the side the side stand decides to just give up. At this point I'm just making documentary of my scooty. This point you are wondering, why do you still have that scooty? Like, why? These are not wholesome stories, these are trauma stories. But our, like, our Activa teaches us how to survive with any problem that you encounter with any type of bike. Okay. So the other day the side stand just gives up. वैसे ही रहता है, open वैसे ही रहता है. And कितने जने, while I was driving back home, they were like, these side stand, like, sides. They just signal, like, point their finger to the side stand. I remember all of this because I just saw a auto, like, from one auto the uncle was, towing with the leg to the another auto, giving the push. Wow. I never thought I'll be discussing this in podcast. We did many adventures with the bike. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, laughing is a cuisine. This is why I said references. I work on references. Laughing is a cuisine, not cuisine. It's not okay. My bad. Laughing is a dish. Okay, and I eat it every day. I'm a very big consumer of laughing. They just make a dough out of something. It is a very. Sometimes I think like how would this person reach to that step? ऐसा नहीं होता कि इतना ट्रायल एंड एरर भी नहीं हुआ कि ये फाइनल रिजल्ट है बोल के तुम लोगों को पता चला. Like what do you know? Like see, this is what differentiate a normal person and an artist, because an artist know where to stop, an inventor know where to stop. Yeah, that is why I'm not an artist, because I don't know where to stop. Okay, what do you like to take a picture of? Me, I would like to take a picture of when current goes. Power out, what is it called? Power off? No. Blackout? No, what is it called? Abhi, current chali jata hai, okay. What is it called? Anyways, I was supposed to know English. I know sphygmomanometer, and I know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, I also know that lungs disease which come from volcanic air. मुझे meaning याद है but word याद नहीं है. Something, it is a big word. Yeah, I'm just flexing so that it will balance out the aura that I just lost. Power cut, yeah, power cut. Yes, let's go. हाँ, तो power cut होता है and you see the ऐसे नहीं होते like the bike red light. What is it called? Indicator? No, indicator is the yellow lights indicating the side that they are going, right? But the what do you say, the thing that the red light that says that ye gaadi on hai. It is so turned out right now. Because I'm sitting, oh fuck. I didn't complete the sentence. And if you imagine something dirty, that's not on me. You need to get baptized. Yeah. Bye, Saab. Now when I go Nietzsche, my mom is gonna be, I don't know, bro, whenever I'm awake, she just like, I don't know if she really like, क्या बोलते, functional sleep की, like, मैं sleep भी करूँगी और ये भी ध्यान रखूँगी कि ये कब आ रही, और अब कुछ नहीं बोलूँगी. सुबह जब उठूँगी तब मैं ऐसा you know what, I just realized all the tactics that I taught my mom, she just use it on me only. She don't use it on the people that she needs to use. डराती है लेकिन सुबह के रात को कितने बजे सोई थी, and I'm like as soon as I cut the call, like I go, oh my god, there's a kitty. It's not a kitty, it's proper cat only. See, wow, so controlled I am. I didn't shout, I didn't say anything, I just let it go. Let it go. What skinny hai? This cat, I don't know if this was this cat only. It used to be very chunky. Anyways. Now my डर is, if I have to go Nietzsche and it is right there, मैं चिल्ला के उसको भी डरा दूँगी और खुद भी डर जाऊँगी. And just my throat pains, that's it. Okay, I don't see it on stairs. And there is another bike. Now you know. I told you, bro, in the first introduction or like some episode, 1 to 3rd episode, that my lane is like a shortcut for reaching 4 different directions, which is why it is as busy as the Tokyo Pass or the वो क्या था? Oh, another bat. Why are so many bats, bro? Why there are so many bats, bro? Okay, starts for the geeks. If you didn't get it, you're not a geek. Okay, don't worry. What is it called? Tokyo Cross? No, but the NYC Square? Yeah. Should I stop it? Oh, it's 12:26. Safe to say that it's 1.5 hours. Oh, it's just 1:19. That's it. Ah, shit. But you know what? I'll tell you an interesting fact. Even my Samsung battery on 3% charging will last more than half of your relationships. Yeah. It just decreased by 1%. Like it was 23, now it's 22. Let's fucking go. Now I'm out of topics. Just wait for 2 more minutes. I'll be back with a bunch load of topics. It is kinda cruel how the food chain is designed. More like I don't know if it was designed or something. First of all, why do an organism need something to serve? Why it need to consume something? Can't it just be there? I mean, even the robots, they need charging and all. They also need some consumption. Kuch na kuch coding or something. Why do something needs charging or something? Like even the food that we consume is for replenishing the energy or something. Why it needs to be happening like that? Like the mosquitoes, although it is not the only way, they suck, and only female mosquitoes suck your blood because they need a protein to for reproduction purposes. But it is proven, or it is told that maybe this was one of the ways that that is being running in the generations, and they are not creative enough that to find another source of protein, because it is very viable, right? It is very reachable ki jao human ko nahi to koi animal ko, just inject your the needle, what is it called? It's not beak. What is it? The mouth. What is it? Yeah, you got that, no? And just suck the blood and reproduce. Man, it's just designed like that. You just need to consume something or the other thing. And why do vegetarians, as a dumbasses, they just... I'm talking about myself too. I'm a vegetarian too. Yeah, it's in your first 20 years of your life you didn't eat anything, and on the 21st birthday you you feel like, oh, I should try chicken and all. And when you try it, it's just it's just more chewier version and more umami, not even umami, just strong gabbu smell. Pardon my language, and I might have offended some chicken eaters, but it is what it is. It is my best description of it. It is just more chewier and more that strong smell, bro. The strong smell, more like a pungent, because it doesn't seem very. I wanna inhale much of the smell. It just don't make me go okay, it's my perspective, no offense. And just like that, I don't know why people go bananas over it. Bananas over a chicken. And mutton, I think I've tried when I was in like second class or something. My friend bought it and she was like, mutton is made of like the goat. I was like, what? My world was shaken. Like, what? Why are you eating goat? Are you dumb or what? You don't have the aloo in your home. You're just like, jo mila wo kha liye. Then I was like, oh, okay. And how does it taste? And she was like, why don't you try it? I was like, I just put it in my mouth. It was even much weird. I still remember, and it had very mixed smell. I don't even know how to describe the smell. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just spit it out, obviously. Oh man. And that's mutton. And I've never tried fish. I've tried chicken, and safe to say that I still fuck with paneer and tofu. And mutton to no. And fish, like, maybe like salmon or something like that. I always wanted to try the scallops because they look tryable. Like they, like, when you see some foods and you feel like, ye aisa rahega shayad. I had that impression of peach. But okay, that's my bad, because I saw the peach of emoji. Like, when I saw the emoji and felt like, oh, peach might be like this. But when I saw in real life peach look like this, I mean, this is like if apple had that skin disease, it will be like that. I never tried, like, I tried peach, but I never tried the the standard peach that everyone talks about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not very renowned peaches. I got peaches on Georgia. Have you seen Georgia's flag? It's like four crosses and beach mein bada wala cross. Very easy to remember. And which, like, you can flip upside down. Who taught me this? Brady the tutor. Safe to say that I'll be going. Don't miss me too much, okay? Yeah, there is no proper introduction. This one, I don't even want to attach I don't even know if I have the intro. I have to search in my laptop. Yeah, I have to search in my laptop. Yeah. So, what's up? I was supposed to ask this in the beginning, but here we go. Okay, if you're still listening, yeah, I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be those influenza and say, if you're still out there, bro, mad or what? No offense, but I can't listen to myself this much. I mean, if you're still listening, I hope you have a good day. And I feel like if you're dealing with anything, like, let's say you're just dealing with boredom, then that's on you, because why are you bored? There are so many things to do, just do something. And if you're really bored and don't want to do anything, just sleep. That's the best option you got. And if you're dealing with, like, you really had a hard day, things didn't well as you planned, or now, like, something ugly happened, something ugly happened, just remember that, take it as experience. Because when you live your life that, oh, I'm gonna live every incident as an experience that I'll narrate to my grandkids, that will lessen the effects and make you a little bit less dramatic. And yeah, it'll make you feel a little bit better that, wait, why I need to have stress about it? Like, what? I can't suggest this if something really bad of, like, something that impacts your life happens. But if it's something manageable, I mean, like, if it's something very big and you can't deal it, and it's just breaking your heart or something, well, that's an answer itself, that you don't have to really get impacted that much, because it happened, just happened. Just be glad that it passed, and like, you gave it a chance and it didn't work out. That's it. Yeah, I just look, if it's going to be boring if it's just going to be yellow, and it's all yellow. But yeah, a little bit blue here and there, a little bit gray here and there, doesn't harm that much. It just fulfill your palette, you know. So yeah, that was TED Talk. TEDx by Nikki. So yeah, just, that's why you should live at least a year in some European countries, because they make you realize that this is life. And it's just not a system. This is life, because it's just a system that we're living in. Even for a hobby, you'll be like, keep thinking, oh, there are 5 kinds of hobby. One is for the money, one is for the to be creative, one is for, like, enlarge your scope of wisdom, and one is for, like, something, and you just systematize everything, even the way of you're living, that you get confused that the life that you even are dreaming of is just a system. It's just like, you feel like you are getting out of the rat trap, but you are just getting into a bigger, like, you are getting into a mice trap, not even rat trap, by thinking that you will be getting out of the rat trap. Okay, like, there are some series and there are some documentaries or something, when I watch, I feel like, man, they're just living, bro. Like, I've seen this Mexico thing, I don't remember what was it, like, there was this not even documentary, it was some, like, variety show. I guess it was Korean. So, and I realized how peaceful it is. People have their things, and they do things because they really like it. Just take a swim, just walk, just eat, and just, like, be nice to every person that you meet on the way, and just, like, so much of civic sense. And then it's beautiful like that. That's why you have to live, like, somewhere out of the system sometimes. Yeah, that is the ultimate goal. To just get out of the system and never get back to it. So yeah, just, if you didn't have a good day, then it happy, or then it mom's magic. Oh fuck, now I realize the pattern. It's happy, mom's magic, good day, Parle G. Baby G. Parle G really sounds different from all of this. Okay, I corrected myself. Now the biscuit I'm drawn to is digestive biscuits, although it does, like, get a hint of sugar, but fair, it's nice. Or those milkist cheese flavored one with a lot of sugar on top. Okay, I'm not gonna drag it too much, but just, okay, this is hard when I have to think in everyone's shoes, because everyone had different day today. Halaki, it was just Saturday for everyone, but very different experiences, very different moods, and very, very unique circumstances. And if I have to say a single message to all of those people, I'll say etc. I'll say Let me know in the comments. But no, I'm not gonna say that. I just say that, yeah, it's just a Saturday off. I don't know how old you are. I'm 22. Double digits with same number. Let's go, baby. So, I mean, first of all, I don't know when you're listening to this. Any time of the day. So that's oh, what was that? Good. Yeah, good. अब कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो रहा. Okay, we know. I can't even figure out where that noise is coming from. Okay. I just want to say that just be as oblivious as this person who is bursting these crackers, because it's beautiful when I can see it and it's annoying when I can't see it. Okay, good person stopped it. So yeah, greetings of the day. I can't even say good morning, good evening. I don't even know when you're listening to it. Just only dead fish goes with the flow. So yeah. Yeah, bringing back the OG quotes. Master of none, क्या था वो? Jack of all trades. चल भागा, तू जैक नहीं है, तू तो डूबता हुआ टाइटैनिक है. Nah. You're just. Yeah, good. He's keeping up the beat. Hey, baby, boys and crackers. Hey. बस कर बस्सी. ये लोग के बाद बहुत बचा हुआ स्टॉक है दिवाली के. Yeah, life be getting hard because you're sexy. And life is not that hard also, bro. What is hard? Okay. I'll keep it PG-13. Oh. Okay, I'll just upload it before I think should I upload it or not? Bitch, just do it. And if you're still lurking around, love you, bye. Ye kutri ad was supposed to be nonchalant and ended, but opening the screen lock because I have this biggest rangoli password and my fingerprint doesn't work because my hands are cold as fuck because I'm on terrace on 12:43 in Hyderabad and with a cold weather. Damn it. Yeah, I generally don't say I love you and end the call. Okay, this is not even a call. Oh, more like it is, because I'm not gonna edit it and sorry I'm not gonna add subtitles to it. Yeah, it's gonna be my classic, the picture, and with that, you do what you want to do, bro. What you gonna do? You can't do anything, mate. अबे ये फिर से लॉक हो. अबे यार, what's the point of fingerprint? Oh, there was this if you see this, you are never going to lock your phone with fingerprint wala thing, and there was this section or something which will protect, if some police comes to you and I really want to talk about this but in time I have to use the loo. Okay, bye. Stop. What? You still listening? I mean, are you obsessed with me or what? I mean, if you do, well, how will people know if you don't tell him? You gotta let people know, man. I mean, lately I've been realizing, yeah, that really people don't know until you tell them, and it'll just make their day, It'll really make their day. and someone walks to me in the gym. Like there was this uncle who was like, the workouts you do are really good and you do lift really well. That day it really reassures me that someone is watching me. Like, there are people who are watching me and who are like, really giving me that approval look in the gym, but it's just that I don't know because they never told. But I did know because they told me, and I feel like, yeah, people are watching me. Yeah. So yeah, have a good day tomorrow too, and I'll be uploading daily. Yeah, and day by day some progress will be made. So we're just gonna make it 140 mark. So 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bye, and I whoop.